All right. Let's talk about it today. What happened? What's going on? Okay. So, going in the day, I thought we were going to be most likely bearish, but we could have been forming SMTs, high time frame, with some of these highs or some of these lows. But I wanted to see really what the 9 a.m. was going to do. So there was a couple things we did here. We came up. I didn't know if we wanted to do a continuation trade, like we sweep 5-minute highs, and then go back down. This is the 50% mark for this hourly fair value gap, because I didn't think this is also to fill the fair value gap. I didn't think we were going to go all the way up to come to this point, because I think if we were to go up to this point, we were most likely going to go for buys, because it's a very big jump. So I marked the 50% on the fair value gap, since we were already in the fair value gap at the time, before market even opened. It's better to show like this. Right here, it's 7:30. Sorry, my bad. So there was two possible trades I could have went for. A continuation trade and the trade that I took. Okay, so the one trade that I could have taken was right here on NASDAQ. Okay, it was above these highs, and into this low, because it's the closest draw on liquidity. This would have won. This would have won. However, I didn't take this because we had gotten up pretty high. I didn't think that we were going to go for a continuation trade. I wanted better confirmation. So I waited for a 5-minute inverse fair value gap. Okay, so we got the 5-minute. We didn't tap into anything until we got down to here, where we hit equilibrium. And this point, I can switch on S&P because this is where I took the trade. Hit equilibrium here. The rest we didn't really hit equilibrium. I mean, we could have taken it up here, I guess, but there was no entry point at this point here. I can't take it off a fucking break of structure when there's no break of structure. So I wanted to wait for something to go for, whether that's an inverse fair value gap or a break of structure. We create a fair value gap, we inverse it, and we missed full TP by 2 ticks and reversed. Although I was correct in my daily bias and we did hit these levels, eventually it was at 3 p.m. Regardless, this followed all of my rules, my new 5 rules that I had correct, and everything looked good. So even though I lost, this was a good day, and this was a good trade for me. I could have taken it a little bit earlier if I was going for a 5-minute continuation trade, which also, if we were going for a 5-minute continuation trade, I would have taken 2 trades today, because I would have taken this right here, this break of structure, because not only do we break structure, but we also could have taken an inverse fair value gap, and we went up above that. And then my second trade probably would have been this. Alright, no, this right here, or this. Regardless, I think in time I wanted to come back down here to these to this fair value gap and inverse this 1 minute, because it was pretty strong and we were starting to consolidate here. So I guess I would have only taken 1 trade if we were going 5-minute continuation, but which followed all my rules. But I mean, that's it. Not much to talk about. I mean, lost $500 or so dollars. yeah. A little funny as hell, don't it, when I'm trying to crack my neck. Alright, whatever. Oof. Oof. Okay. But that's it. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all later. Peace.